morning, you guys. Whoever is up and about with me, I hope your morning's going well. Some mornings coffee tastes so good. Hang on here a sec. Do this. And then I was going to, here we go. Alrighty. I was going to do that series for the bands, and I can't find my lighter band. The one I have is really, the blue band, if you have the same as I do, is real tight. And I think my yellow band and red band are in buffalo. So I was just going to go through this pump and then do 2 lower bodies, and then this series for shoulder strengthening and stretch, okay? So to begin with, let's do our basic rotation, all right? Visit it. So if you have a loop and you want to do the shoulder series with me, or I think I'm going to tie this one up loosely and do it, and or you can go through the movements with no weight at all, or with no resistance at all, right? Because that's a really good way to mark the beginning. Okay, this is where I'm at, this is what hurts, this is what feels good, this movement, this movement, this movement, oh, not this movement, right? So just kind of get an idea of where you're at and why and how, okay? Up tall, turn, and over. Oh. Oh. Trying to keep that opposite cheek down as I reach over, touching with my fingertips, and trying to hit with flat hand. Up. All right, and just use your points of reference, okay, for your individual flexibility in this situation. And then come back to it and see, have I gone much further? And one more time. Up, over, and reach. Nice. Ooh, all kinds of snags and knots, and when you turn and you stretch one area, another area contracts and constricts and knots up sometimes. So just to be aware, it's not all sunshine and roses. Oh, good stuff. Let's do a few. Lat pull for your back is also a great one for your shoulders. All right, so you're going to up on all fours, extending one arm over the other, hand above it, and drive that hand in, creating tension in your upper back, and pull back. And maybe one more. This is your little routine now. And good job. Extend out in front of my other hand. Drive the heel of the hand in, creating tension, but not pain, right? You gotta watch those joints. Wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Taking it over further, moving in ways that feel good, and target the tight spots that you have. Nice. little crack in my knee. Alrighty, I wanted to do this can opener in preparation for the creating tension, driving those elbows out as you drive those knees in, creates tension, and then the stretch comes along the top of your back as you ease in. Alright, so for the lower body, let's start with the TFL drop. I'm going to do it this way. So we were doing this yesterday, pulling it in here. Against a wall is even more challenging. And then the drop goes, follow that foot, stretch right there. Ooh. Good. If you were to, another adjustment, I love that. Deepen the stretch, you bring this leg up further, right? Holy moly. You can go both ways. Mine's not going very far that way, but I could just feel, and then taking it off and stretching it under tension. Okay. 2 seconds. Over here, Mark. Over here. Sit down, please. Sit down. Down. You're not going to be able to stay here very long. So, okay. There we go. Oh. And pulling it in, maybe you're just playing with this one. I usually, once you know what you're doing, you don't need guidance. You need to listen to your body and say, oh, that's tight, I'm going to ease into that, or I'm backing off. These are powerful stretches. They can cause problems because your body works oftentimes unbalanced because muscle groups take over for another muscle group for weakness in your body or for something, right? And when you try and bring it back into alignment, it's gonna kind of yell at you. I must say that the dog sitting here helps quite a bit. It's soothing. Oh my goodness. Okay. TFL drop. I really would like to do the glute series next, so that is the pigeon pose, up tall, checking everything out. Nice. So, Mac, you're going to have to go. Go, 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 go. He's got a beautiful couch right there. Pillows and the whole 9 yards. And he goes up on the ottoman. What a jake. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Pigeon. Trying to keep your hips square. I'm actually looking for the cheek on this side to hit the floor eventually. That's what I'd like to do. And it's so much nicer, and you get so much time on the good stretches, the ones you feel good about. Really should be spending more time on the TFL drop. But I feel so good in this one. And I think that's important too. to visit things that you're good at and that feel good, and remind yourself how great it feels to feel limber and able and capable. And if you care to, yeah, we shy away the stuff that hurts, and we need it most. We shy away from things that we aren't very good at, and that's where we need to practice. I'm talking for all of us, I definitely do that. And then maybe, if you're feeling pretty good today, both down, up. Good stuff. And then let's keep it here, or you choose. I am going to keep it here to do my, and that's going to hit that same muscle group that I just tried to like avoid. All right, hip flexor here. And then the same lower and lift. Tension in that hip area, outer thigh, glute, hip flexor too over here. Sometimes you might even just have to be there to get the proper positioning here. All right, you play with that one. Nothing is really wrong unless you're hurting yourself. Now I'm going to move away from my foot, straddle my knee, and do the same down that motion. A couple of those, and then that front arm is going to line up parallel to my lower leg, reaching out. And this is another rotation exercise. It's pulling that stretch into a full body stretch, right? You're asking your upper body and upper back, shoulder area to stretch with this, which is pretty important. Whew. Feels like we haven't done this for a long time. One more time on this side, and then we're going to go into the shoulder stuff, okay? And then that's, you're welcome to do it or not. I feel so strongly that this series of exercises, or any other, that you can really focus on stretching and strengthening the inner workings of the shoulder joint, are going to benefit you whether you have a problem or not, all right? If you have a serious problem, you do need physiotherapist guidance, but common sense is boss. Common sense. Because even the physio guy, I mean, they're going to know what you're going through, but you're going to be the one that's going to, know how far you can go, right? How far you can take it, how long it takes to recover. Are you eating well so that these the tissues can heal, all right? There you go. I don't think this side is as good as the other. Anyways, down, up. And if you are balanced today, I just ate breakfast, so it's just kind of sitting there. Just that rotation. I'm going to go back and look at this stretch one more time. There's something I miss in this one. There's some kind of a torso rotation that pulls in upper body to lower body. Anyways, feels good. All right, position yourself for that square. Feel all right? Okay. Oh yeah, this side's a little tight in this position, which is unusual because sitting against the wall, not so much. Okay. And then we're going to take it to the side. Just a little torso rotation. Feel that pull up through your back. If you have a problem, you are going to feel it. Every movement you're going to say, oh, that's where that is, or oh, that kind of a stretch affects it. Take note of when you're feeling not good. And then we're going to go here. Oh, okay. Nice job. And one more. Whew. Now here is an abbreviated, when I did my notes, I just did an abbreviated, there's one of them, I did them twice because one was too many words. But anyways, here's your band. Alright. So with this, if you have the glute loop or the fitness loop, it's not a glute loop because it's not heavy enough. It's right here, and I can't do it. It's very strong. And you know what? If it's too strong, you're going to use the bigger muscles to get the movement done, right? We want it tight enough that you feel tension, but loose enough that we can really focus in on the internal workings of that shoulder, not these great big, you know, massive moving vehicles. See how this goes. Okay, so there's the band to pump out at a 90-degree angle. A little bit more in here. Okay. And you can do this anywhere. You can do this watching TV, so there's really no excuse. Have your band or have your loop next to the TV. Write it out a little bit. I just got a 90-degree pump here. Let's do 10 of everything. Then 45, you're going to bring it up more here. And then the W in this case is across your body and out. Okay? W. Good. So this is going to be out here, and then you're going to punch forward and out and in. I'm sorry. Punch out. Feel that in your upper back. Those muscles come in. Isometric contraction. There's tension on that. Punch out. And I'm going to take a rest here. And you'll find you have to take a rest often as well. Maybe not where I'm taking a rest, but definitely. We're going to punch out, reach out, and then you're just going to rotate that torso. Keep the tension. And we're going to rest. Lots of fatigue happening already. Good. Okay. So then we're going to take it to that 90-degree angle and punch up. So here with tension and just punch up like a shoulder press. With tension. Now, if this other band was on me, you see my elbows be closer together, right? And there's still tension on, right there, and punch up, all right? And I think a couple different positions for that. Ooh, wow. I think that's a bicep from yesterday. That was crazy. There's your pump upward, and then we're just going to do our alligator. So with an extension out front, keeping the tension on it, you're just going to turn and call it an alligator. Now in the, and I think I will write it out, in the video I did, there's several that you can do behind your back, and I'll try and remember those and do them, but otherwise I'll have to write them down so that I can remember them. You know, the sequence isn't all that important as long as you feel okay and you're warmed up enough to handle it. So behind your back, it's the same, I gotta rest for a second. Is the same pump out. And if you're not using a band, just get yourself into a position where those shoulders are pumping out, all right? And then you're gonna pull it around and pump out here. So 2 sets of pumps. And then I think there's one where we bend our elbows. So let's just go ahead. Behind my butt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then I'm going to pull it all the way. 12. Then I'm going to create tension and I'm going to pull that up. This doesn't feel great for me. Doesn't feel horrible, but man, it's awkward and a little crunchy. Good. And then I'm going to take it into a nice stretch. Okay, good stuff. So really quickly, about 5-6 reps through each one of those, and we'll wrap it up, okay? So, you know, the idea of fitting this into your routine is difficult and seems challenging at first, but once you do it and say, well, I could just do 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, you know, while I'm sitting at night, even in front of the computer, for goodness sakes. I know you like to, you know, use your hands, you gotta use your hands, but I mean, if you put on a 3-minute video and just went through the movements, pump out at a 90-degree angle. Pump out at a 45. W, you open up and close. Punch forward. Reach out, hold, and rotate. Is that right? Tension and punch up. Good. Alligator. Other side. I think, I don't know if I mentioned it in the video that I did, the little clip. You know, you could shoot for reps, but you got to go for burn, right? Because the second set is going to be less reps. So just go till you feel the burn and that you feel you can't complete another repetition with the intended muscle groups. And and ligaments and tendons, okay? When you think, oh, those big muscles are taking over now, that's when you're done, okay? So I was shooting for 10 reps just to give me a guideline, but I'm seeming to get out 7 or so with this band. And then you're going to wrap it around your bum and take it out to the side. With my yellow band, I can get a little bit more range of motion here, but this is fine too. And then, what was the other one? Oh, create the tension and then pull those shoulders up. And then the stretch, and we're out of here. Happy Saturday, you guys. Thanks for coming. Alrighty, I'm just going to finish up here. I didn't know whether I wanted to do the torso, which I do, or the gorilla, which I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to do my gorilla for my joints. I don't know why I'm focused on those now. They're starting to really change. No pain though. So you've got to be thankful for the little things, right? I got no pain, but I guess age just brings on that rheumatoid disfiguration. I'm going to call it something else. We're not calling it disfiguration. Oh, nice job. This side feels interesting. Okay, I'm going to crawl over there and shut the camera down. If you need to stay and stretch a little bit more, do that, you guys. You're here, you're warmed up. It's it's a quiet morning. Hopefully it's a quiet morning. And I'll talk to you. Well, I'm going to put the boards out tomorrow, so who knows what I'll have to share at that time. Anyways, enjoy your day. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, everything works. Hey, Don.